Welcome everyone, I'm Ricky from Tech Talk and today is my review on the AOC 27-inch LCD 4K monitor. This monitor is a professional 4K monitor with an ergonomic stand and a USB hub. The model number is U2790PQU. This is from their 90 series, which is a new range of monitors from AOC. As you'll see, it boasts a three-sided frameless design and the borders are very narrow on the left, the right and the upper borders. The bottom border is housing all of your components and also the AOC branding, Energy Star rating, and also an LED indicator. So with the three-sided frameless design, what does this allow me to do? This allows me to focus on the vivid display and really enjoy my content and gives me a more modern look, and then overlookers like friends, family or co-workers that are potentially looking at this monitor can actually see it from every different angle without borders actually getting in their way. And they can see it from all different angles thanks to an IPS panel. So no matter if you're viewing photos, videos, and magazine layouts, or designing a project with different applications, or playing your favorite games, anyone can see your content from multiple different angles, and it's not going to sort of start to blur or start to dim down. It just means that you can enjoy your content from all different positions. So this display comes with an advanced IPS panel which produces brilliant colors and offers a wider viewing angle. This way the images always look excellent and accurate regardless from which angle you, your friends or your co-workers are sitting or standing next to you and looking at the screen. It comes with excellent color accuracy and a wide color gamut. So this means it is able to display a lot more colors than a conventional monitor. This is achieved through a special hardware solution, not through mere just software adjustments, which give you a true to life images, fine details that become visible thanks to a broader color palette, which means everything is just going to come alive. So when I work with social media and when I work with Adobe and the different softwares and the different things that I do with my content and my images, the color accuracy is going to be really good and really correct for me. It also offers a very ergonomic stand, which is necessary that it cares about you and your well-being. This is why this monitor offers height adjustment options, which help you find the perfect posture while working, playing, or watching videos. No matter what you're doing on your monitor, you need to make sure your posture is correct so you don't actually affect your health and your well-being. So having a better posture will mean that you are more focused, you're going to work more harder, and you're going to potentially achieve more and get better results whatever you are doing. This monitor has internal speakers, so built-in speakers make it easy to catch up with family, friends and colleagues, so you can use third-party voice calling. You could also use third-party video calling as long as you add a web camera. For movies, music, games and more, you can enjoy quality audio without the hassle of connecting external speakers. If you are going to game, yes, you're going to use headphones. I've learned that from my previous video where people say, oh, it doesn't matter if it's got speakers, I plug in my headphones anyway, my headphones are great, that's fine. You can do that, but also it's nice to just have some basic internal speakers to just use. I watch a lot of Netflix or a lot of social media sort of videos when I'm actually just typing up something or working away. I like something playing in the background. I don't have to go and connect third-party options. You can do with this, but it's nice to have the internal speakers there. This monitor also offers two great accessibility features, one of them being flicker-free technology, so if you suffer from flickering off a monitor, this monitor will not have that. And also it offers a low blue light as well, which is really good. It wants to take away that harsh blue light, which really can affect you in your daily life if you use a monitor all the time, especially for me when I use it late at night, it's not so good, so it's good to change that. And that's a really impressive thing to have. Now I want to show you how versatile this monitor is. And by that, I mean the ergonomic base that it comes with. You can really adjust this monitor and set it to whatever angle, whatever height adjustment, whatever degree you need it to be. So there's so many different options, and let's go through them all now. The first option allows you to pivot your display, and that can be minus 45 degrees, which looks like this. I just turn it around, to plus 45 degrees. Which looks like this. So you can see you have quite a good pivot amount there already. So that's one of the adjustments. Turn this back around, raising it all the way up to its highest point, tilting it back, and then actually rotating it 90 degrees. So you can have it like this. So as it's like this, you can use it for multiple different aspects and multiple different applications. And some people do, depending on the apps they work with and the projects that they might be working on or the actual job role. So if you're in stocks and shares, sometimes you'll see monitors like this. And it's so nice to actually have that option and the flexibility to actually rotate your screen. To rotate it back round, what you need to do is make sure it's at its highest point, tilt it back, and then one hand on the monitor, one hand on the base plate, and there we go. And then just line that back up wherever you want it to be. The next option is its height amount of adjustment. So at the moment, it's at its highest point. Yep, so it's at the highest point. If I push down, it has 130 mils of difference in height, depending wherever you want to have it, which means you could stack a monitor on top, you can have one left and right, and you can have a multi-monitor setup. Because you've got the three-sided frameless design as well, it allows for that more smoothly of a 3-image sort of across multiple monitors. You can have 6, you can have 3, you can have 4. It just depends. Even with one, it still looks great. So that's the height adjustment. So again, that just comes up or down. And again, you can tilt it backward or forward, depending whatever you want to do. Then your other option is to swivel the actual base. So if I hold on here, so it can go round, you can just swivel it around to whatever sort of way you want to. Its actual allowance of swivel is minus 3.5 to plus 19.5. But obviously, if you turn and twist this base, you can have it whatever way you want it. And then if it's from the side view here, you can see the ultra narrowness of the monitor itself. And you can see it sort of bubbles around the back. But now what we're going to do is take a look at the back of our monitor and the connectability. So taking a look at the back of our monitor, at the top you've got AOC, so you've got some brand in there, and as you can see it's a matte finish in black, but that silver of the actual base plate and the column all blends in and looks really quite elegant and looks sleek and modern in an office or home environment. So at the left hand side you can see the joystick control stick option that I talked about. So when it's turned around the other way, that's actually on the right hand side and towards the bottom corner. If you look at the right hand corner as we're looking at it now, you're going to see a Kensington lock, so that means you can lock down your monitor so no one else can walk away and enjoy it. It's actually yours. Also, you can see your USB 3 hub there. So there's a cable provided that you connect into either your desktop, your PC, your laptop, your Mac, your Chromebook, whatever you want to do. That connects in and then gives you 2 extra ports on the back of your monitor. One is yellow, which means it's fast charging, and one is blue, which is a standard USB 3. Really nice and simple to use, and it's been a great feature for me. Haven't had any issue. Then up underneath the cutout you see there behind the column is your connectivity. So what I'm going to do now is remove the actual monitor from its stand and column, and we can actually take a look at that. But before I do that, I just want to point out the cable management system here in the middle. This is what this hole's for. What this is actually for is a cable management system, which means your cables are more clean, your desktop is more clean, and your working area and working environment is more cleaner, which means you're more efficient. So to remove the column and stand is relatively easy. As I showed you in the unboxing, there's a little button that's in the middle here. So if I just press this in, tilt the monitor back, lift up, and then that comes off. And then what I can do is show you all the connectability that we have with this monitor. So taking a look at our connectivity, now we've actually removed the column and stand. First of all is your power connection cable here. Then also you have a dedicated hard switch. So if you connected your monitors up to a extension lead and you can't actually turn that off, you can actually have a dedicated hard switch here, which is really helpful to have. You then have HDMI 1, HDMI 2, your display ports, and then your audio connection here. So that 3.5mm jack. So that's for headphones or actually plugging in some audio. Then also just down the side here, you can see your USB hub, which we showed you from the actual back view. Also down here at the bottom, you just have relative retail information. Just want to highlight this section for you. As you remove the column and stand, this is where your VESA mount connection will happen. That's 100 by 100. I just want to take a moment now to talk about your menu options and how you navigate around the monitor to change different settings and to change sources and other features. So this monitor offers a joystick control stick option down here at the bottom right hand corner. So there's no buttons under here, makes that quite fiddly, and I prefer this joystick option. So with this you can go left, right, up and down, and you can press it in. Let's start off by toggling it up. So when you toggle it up, it will go through your different input sources. So you have HDMI 1, HDMI 2, and then your display ports. And then if you want to select one, you can just go down and press it in. You can hear a click as well, and then that will take you to your input source. If we then toggle to the left side, you've got something here called clear vision, and you have different options inside here. So you have strong, medium, weak, and then off. Coming to the right hand side is your volume controls, and you toggle left or right to actually increase this or decrease it depending which you want to do. And it is nice that the monitor does offer inbuilt speakers, but obviously you can connect third-party ones as well if you so want to. Press it in again and that will disappear. When you toggle down, you get this tick mark. Not too sure what this is, but I will update you with what it is. Then finally, if you actually press it in, you'll get your menu options come up here. You can toggle through then your different menu options, and you can change and adjust this depending whatever you want to have. You can also calibrate your monitor as well to your preferred setup. So say we want to go into this option here. If I press down, you can see then I'm actually in the different options. If I then press it on this bar here, you can see it goes green, and I can change and adjust this depending whatever I want to do. Press it again, it disappears. Toggle up, I can go back through my menu options here. So relatively easy, and I do prefer the joystick control stick option preferred to buttons, as they can be fiddly and become quite annoying. Toggle up and then your menu will disappear. I hope that made that really simple, and it is simple from AOC here, just to navigate through the options that you need. You could change your input source really quickly, you could change the volume controls really quickly, and also you have that clear vision option as well. So now let's go through some of the key specs as well, just highlighting some more information. The screen size is 27-inch or 68.47 centimeters. This is always measured corner to corner. It's an IPS panel, as you know, which offers wide viewing angles, has a USB hub. This monitor is a UHD 4K resolution monitor. The resolution is 3840 by 2160. With a ultra high definition display, you can get a higher and superior pixel density, and this monitor offers 157 pixels per inch. That's really quite good considering the large 27-inch display that you actually have. Its refresh rate is 60 Hz. It has a response time of 5 milliseconds. The 10-bit deep color RGB display panel ensures substantially more natural transitions between hues for exceptional realism. This monitor offers a 10-bit color RGB display, which means it's substantially more natural transitions between hues for exceptional realism. So you're going to really come alive with your content and really be drawn into it. Taking a look at the back of our monitor where our connections are, you have one HDMI, which is 1.4, you have a display port, which is 1.2, a HDMI, which is 2.0, and I'm really pleased to see that because that works really well with console gaming. If you don't want to use a headset and you don't want to plug in headphones, you can use the two internal speakers with 2 watts of power each, with a total of 4 watt total outage. To finish off, let's go through my personal thoughts. And as you can see, I've got it set up quite nicely where I've got wireless charger, where I can just put my phones on. All of my phones lately have wireless charging, so I can just put it down on there, charge my devices. It's a nice stand area, so you can put anything on there if you want to. It's a nice colour as well. It's got a grey sort of sheen to it, and it's very sort of stylish. It's very modern. It'll fit well in an office or a home environment, no matter what you're doing. The little issue that I had was the actual monitor looks a little bit off-center all the time. It doesn't seem to sit perfectly, especially when I've come to film, and you'll notice that it's up or down a little bit. You've got to fiddle around with it, but that's okay. The sturdiness of it is really good. It's a really good sturdy monitor, especially when you want to use the height adjustment. You have to sort of really put some effort on there to actually get this monitor moving up and down. That's a really good plus thing for me. If it's too easy, I'm a little bit worried. You do have great cable management system as well available if you want to actually manage your cables and actually keep a tidy desk or a tidy room. That's a really good option. The joystick control stick option that comes on this monitor is a massive plus for me. I prefer this so much more over the sort of traditional buttons that you're going to find under that bottom bezel. I find them so frustrating. I don't know which is which. You have little pictures that are above it. It just looks so frustrating. A joystick control stick is so easy. You go up to change different things. You go left or right. You press in, you get your menus, and that's like shown. It just shows you all your different menu options that are available to you. So overall, every day this monitor has been turned on and been used, and it's been used now for over a month. I haven't had any issues, no faults, no dead pixels, no screen bleeding as such. It doesn't seem to be really that bad when I've looked at it. I've used it for my Xbox, I've used it for my laptop, I've connected other devices, Apple TV, and it's just worked, which has been really good for me. As you know, I'm a casual gamer, I'm not a competitive gamer. It just seems to work. I've played Fortnite on it, haven't had any issues. I don't seem to be falling behind on people, I don't have any input lag. That's okay, I seem to be still losing and dying quite quickly. But I haven't experienced any sort of, oh my god, that's really poor because of the monitor. Color is really good, really accurate, especially when it comes to photographs, and I take so many photographs now. And enjoying my content, it just looks really good. And it's a great price point as well. The link will be in the description to AOC and the best price that I can find when currently filming this video, and I'll try to update in time and also through the Christmas period. But let me know what you think. What do you think of this monitor? Who is it for? I would say it's more a professional use at home. You can change and adjust it so much as well. If you need a monitor that you need to move to where you need it to be, it can go really high as well with 130 millimeters height difference. You can really move that up and down depending where you want it to be. You can have a VESA connection, which is 100 by 100. So that really helps as well if you need to sort of change and move this monitor wherever you need it to be. With my work life, with what I do with social media, it's been really fun and easy to use as well. Haven't had any issues. It's been flawless, and it's just sort of got on with the job it had to do. So I'm really pleased, and I'm sort of grateful for AOC to send out this monitor. And to be honest, if it just sits on my desk and doesn't cause me any issues, that's a good monitor for me. My final question of the day is to you guys, the viewers that have watched this video. What do you think? What reason would you use this monitor in your household or in your office? Is it covering every base that you need it to cover? It's great resolution. It's great actual performance as well. It's just worked so nicely. I know it's only been a month, but if it's sat on my desk without any issues in a month, that's really good because it's been on majority of the days working through social media, enjoying content, enjoying gaming, been testing all different aspects of it. It's so versatile and so sort of movable that you can put it any location that you want it to as well, especially with that ergonomic stand that I've gone through. But let me know what you think by leaving a comment down below. This has been my personal review of the AOC 27-inch LCD 4K monitor, model number U2790PQU. The link will be in the description so you can go and check it out for yourself at AOC. And also, I will put in the best price possible at time of filming and update nearer Christmas throughout Black Friday. If you haven't yet already, make sure you hit subscribe and ring the notification bell to stay updated with all of my latest videos. And from me, Ricky, have a great day and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.